Hello and welcome to Flutter Nutter Live! I'd like to start this broadcast by showing you the first thing that popped up when I brought up nuts being crushed. I promise this stream won't be a nutbuster though. Okay, so the point of this stream is to see if o1-preview can bust my nuts and write a Flutter app for me. And the reason I'm interested in this is because I am creating an app for a health startup that's looking at trying to help new mums sort of recover from childbirth and have some support and get into motherhood and get back to being who they want to be as fast as possible. So I'll show you the design I have in mind. This is the very basic Figma design that I've created. I'm no Figma extraordinaire sort of person. And this is my initial prompt. So o1-preview tells you not to give too much information because you shouldn't have to. It should reason through. I don't know how true that is. That could just be marketing BS, but we're going to find out. So this is the prompt that I have. I've already pasted it into ChatGPT, and now I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to paste it in here as well. Okay, didn't go in. Where's that? Oh, is it because I need to do something? No, that should have worked. What? Flutter nerder. I will start the clock. This not work? Random. Oh, it's because o1-preview. Oh yeah, o1-preview doesn't let you paste pictures in. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, fine. Right, here we go. Let's do a countdown. Timer. Countdown. From 1 hour. Go. Input. So while we wait for this to run, I am going to set up the Flutter app. I've already taken the liberty of downloading everything. So all I have to do now is hit new Flutter project, and I can say skeleton application. And I'm going to do it in Mummy Flutter app. Mummy application. The company is called Mummy, in case you're wondering why the name. There we go, look. And I can debug this, start debugging, and I can debug it in, I'm going to debug in the Pixel 3a. Cool, that looks nice. I'll just slightly over here. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So it thought for 28 seconds. Let's see what it thought. Charting the app's course. The health app will have screens for Google login, home with motivational quotes, Q&A for medical info. It's worth noting the emphasis on a feminine and soft aesthetic. Okay, let me see. The goals design of Flutter screens to create a cohesive, feminine, and interactive app. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I didn't ask for Firebase, but it's given me Firebase. I suppose that makes sense. Add the following dependencies to your pubspec.yaml file. Okie dokie. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, I should maybe kill that and run it on something else. Stop. Start debugging. No. Start debugging on something else. To start on. I'm already running into my first problem, and it's not coming from Flutter, it's coming from me. I want to run it on something else. Great. I mean, you can see this is what the app looks like. I don't want to run on dark Chrome though. Me. I've already failed. I'm going to swap to GPT-4o just briefly. Whilst it answers that, I'm going to do what it says. Obey. What does it say? Flutter emulators. I must have Android Studio then, I suppose. Some really old version of Android Studio. AVD manager, Flutter emulator. Let's just load this one. How was that running Android 11 when it was so rubbish? Anyway. So can I kill this without killing this? Yes. Should now be able to, when I come to here, yep, there we go. In a debug session to use DevTools. Yes. Okay. I fixed my operator issue. And it has been less than 7 minutes. It's been 6 odd minutes. So, what has Google told me to do? It has told me to Google. What's ChatGPT told me to do? Told me to go in pub spec and change this. There's a lot of stuff in here. Sort of dependencies. So I need to chuck that here, maybe. Flutter localizations. I'm gonna leave what it had rather than change that part of it. Okay. Next, don't forget to run flutter pub get after adding the dependencies. All right. It's where I start to get suspicious of it. I'm like, whoa, what are all these dependencies it wants me to get anyway? What even is share plus? I don't even know what that is. Six case stars, okay. Oh, right, okay, that's cool. What was the other one? Google sign in. Similar sort of thing. 2.8k stars, reasonable. Seems to be directly from Flutter, so we're not going to write too much about that. Yep, that's fine. Login screen with Google. So, where does it want me to put that? Got source. Should I do new file? Let's ask it actually. In case you haven't tried it yourself, I find one of the easiest ways and one of the best ways to interact with ChatGPT is to say, be brief. Because by telling it to be brief, it tends to give you much better answers. Or, you know, answers that a human would give you, like a nice short answer. If the screens folder doesn't exist, create it. So we've got lib screens. Okay, so maybe we don't want a lib. Okay, so lib source new, no, not new file, new folder, screens. Yep. Come back up to the code, the login screen code. Bosh. Screen dot. All right, that's one. Screen done. QA screen. So one of the reasons I'm doing this, obviously I'm doing it because I want to build this application, but the other reason is because o1-preview is much touted as a really great improvement on the state of the art, etc., etc. It's coming for your job. It's going to replace you. Oh my God, it's so amazing. And I just want to see, like, is that true? Do I need to look for a new job? I have a feeling that I won't have to. Not least because it probably has no artistic style. screen dot dart. Right, so we're saying that's 5. Got the article choice screen, QA screen. I didn't get the home screen. There we go. So far, 2 operator errors. Okay. Update your main.dart to contain root definitions and open main.dart. Bosh. New mum's app. Okay. That's not going to work because it expected them all to be in the same thing. And so we did get that to correct after the fact. So let's just fix that. All of them. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Bosh. Hot reload. What's going to happen? Hot restart. Even though which of these is the correct one, I've clearly built too many. Well, whatever's happening, it doesn't appear to be working. Restarted application. It's getting angry at this. So let's see. Non-constant. Raw. Okay, fine. So if I just do poke non-const constructor. So already I feel like this has fallen down. So it's direct port for port and it doesn't work. I don't even know if... Hello? What's going on with this thing? This Nexus API thing seems to have failed me. Failed me for the last time. I'll just do it on Chrome. Come on. Come on. Ah. Sign in with Google. That caused it to crash. Console problems, output. So what happens when I click sign in with Google? So if I just say to it, I don't have Firebase set up in the app. Okay. Cool. Oh, I hope I don't give away any important information in this. In fact, I suppose, just in case, could go on something else, couldn't we? And I can pull it out. 20 minutes in. Add your Android app to Firebase. Once the project is created, click Add App and select the Android icon. Enter the Android package name. This is found in your Android app source main Android manifest.xml and a package.com. Blah blah blah. App source main. Source main Android manifest.xml. Package. See package anywhere. Do we already have them? Got Firebase Auth, but Firebase Core. This seems a bit potentially wrong. I've only got an hour, so I don't want to be, as much as I want to see what O1 can do. In fact, let's just use O1 here. Analyze what has been said above about how to set up a Firebase and thinking. Yep. Thought for 24 seconds. You're correct to question the previous instructions. And this is where you get to the point, which I always find with ChatGPT, which is as soon as you start looking at something quite specific, it starts to fail. And just judging by this, o1-preview is not coming for my job. If you had no idea about coding or anything, this would just be nonsense to you. And if you just copied and pasted it in, it wouldn't work. So why do people keep saying it? It's like a grift. It's a special type of grift. Oh, it's coming for your job. Oh, I swear this time. Here we go. Look, this might be more like it. Directly from Flutter themselves. You're correct to question my previous instructions. The pre-provided general idea, etc., etc. Missing Flutter Fire CLI usage. The prior steps didn't include the use of Flutter Fire CLI, which is now the recommended tool to configure Firebase and Flutter apps. You might miss essential configurations, especially for initializing Firebase correctly across platforms. Oh. All right, let's try and follow this one more time. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to go to the actual docs. So I should have npm installed already. Npm install G. What does G do? Get. globally. Ah, I see. Fine. Pretty sure Firebase Tools is okay. Yep, 500,000 downloads weekly. That should be fine. So we're downloading. 70 packages looking for funding. Log into Firebase CLI. Okay, that's me logged into the Firebase CLI. Now it wants me to do this. Start install Flutter CLI. No questions asked way of using ChatGPT. So this actually looks like it's out of date as well. It's all out of date. Oh my god. Jesus. Heaven help us. Let's try something else. Easiest way to get started. Oh no, it does say to use the Flutter CLI. Okay. Already got that. Run to create. Is that what I ran? Flutter configure. Checked my app. Probably just have to start a new terminal. Let's try. Doesn't want to do it to fire. Okay. Now here's what ChatGPT is really good for. And we got 25 minutes left. This doesn't seem to work. Start terminal. So Flutter run on this terminal. Okay, I think this is slowly reaching the point where to continue, I would need to start digging around in the innards of my computer to figure out the path and stuff like that, and why Dart isn't on the path and all that sort of stuff. And I don't really consider that a test of ChatGPT anymore. So I'm going to cut this here and then run this again once I've actually got everything set up correctly. Yeah. Long story short, inconclusive. Can o1-preview do this? Inconclusive. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. We've run into some operator errors and skills issues with sorting out environments. Yeah. Catch you in the next one.